Hello, you beautiful, magical, extraordinary human being. Thank you for joining me in this video. Wow, our paths are connecting right now. Everything in your life brought you to this moment watching this video. Everything in my life brought me towards creating this video. How extraordinary, how amazing is that? Let's take a moment to connect with that by breathing deeply. Would you please take a big deep breath in with me? And a big breath out. Smooth deep breath in. And a smooth breath out. Let's do one more because it's so good. Smooth deep breath in. And a big sigh. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me. Today, let's focus on what's beautiful in life. The past videos I've been creating have had the intention of bringing energy to your awareness. Our meditation practice starts to cultivate the presence required to become more sensitive to the subtle experiences of life, and energy is the most subtle experience. Energy is the basis upon all things, all creation. So this energy, if we become more sensitive and more connected with this, we start to recognize how life is moving and how this energy is moving within us. And then we can become skillful like masters of how we're playing with this energy and co-creating our life. Today's intention, today's focus on what's beautiful in life. You might have become aware that you have negative thoughts in your head, worries, things that create anxiety, things that create stress. Have you made the connection that where your attention goes, your mind goes, there's an associated emotion, energy, experience that comes with that? Have you ever caught yourself dwelling on some past experience or worried about something that isn't even real that could happen in the future? Have you ever caught yourself in that experience where recognizing that that is creating this uncomfortable energy, this anxiety, worry, doubt, fear? And then where's the emotion coming from, and where is the connection between the thoughts and the energy experience? First of all, thoughts are also energy. Thoughts and emotions are very connected in that thoughts can trigger emotions and emotions can trigger thoughts. So when we become aware to this, and we become present to it, that's when we become captain of our ship and we can start to steer the ship in a different direction. Now, I spoke before that sometimes it's really valuable to simply, and it's valuable and it's enough, beyond enough, to sit with and experience emotions when they arise. So let's say there's something that's happened and I've been triggered into some deep experience within myself, and it could be that I'm with a partner and something they said really brought something up, triggered feelings, emotions, this energy that's coming up inside me. And it's ultimately related to something I have yet to resolve at the energetic level. This is the root, and this is how we clear that. Simply be present, acknowledge it, breathe, and focus on the sensation, the feeling, the energy, and observe the nature. The nature of nature itself is that all things change. Energy is always moving. And so when I do this, I allow the energy to move and I allow my body to process that. And sometimes physically moving is really supportive of that process too. What am I doing when I do that? First and foremost, as we bring our attention to the more subtle experiences of life, we must recognize that it is the attention, the focus that I'm giving to something that creates the energy of that. So if I bring my attention to the experience as a projection, in other words, I take something personally that somebody says and I put my energy towards that outside of me, then I continue to create that cycle and that pattern. If I put it inside of me and I just feel what's coming up and allow it to pass, and I'm taking responsibility and I'm really connecting myself with the nature of this process that is energy moving and flowing. So as we recognize the thought forms can create the negative energy in our body, the negative experience, when we recognize and turn inward and then take responsibility for that experience, first, and well, I say first of all a lot. Most importantly, it starts with the attention becoming internalized, recognizing that this event, this experience is happening here. And what's golden about that is, remember, just like you're watching this video right now, just like I'm recording this video, our entire life brought us to that moment, to that experience. So why not give it our attention within ourselves and really see and know ourselves, utilizing the nature and our present moment ability to process this energy. So I wanted to always elaborate that sometimes it's important to feel the energy and let it move, and recognizing that our thoughts can direct us towards a negative, I'm going to use the word negative state, where I'm experiencing anxiety, anger, frustration, doubt, fear, overwhelm. All of these, we call them negative, lower vibration sensations, experiences, energy, frequency. When I recognize that my mind is dwelling on that and it's outside, I'm really focusing on the future, or I'm focusing on the past, and I'm taking it away from this moment right here, right now, I continue to repeat that pattern. Right? So when I recognize that my attention and the direction of my intention, the orientation of my attention is important, that I turn it inward, and then I have my power back, my ability, my faculty to choose life, to choose experience. Here is where we dance and get creative with life, and this is the premise of this video, to focus on what is beautiful. Focus on what is beautiful. This is really powerful because if you've ever had a gratitude practice, by the way, past meditations on this channel, tons of gratitude practices, tons of ability and practices to support you in cultivating that ability of recognizing where is the attention. My meditation practice really showed me how often my attention would drift away from the present moment. And here I am, back again in the present moment. It's as simple as connecting with the breath and recognizing where is the attention, bring it back. And then I utilize that knowing, that skill, to choose where I put my attention. And just like if we put our attention on negative thoughts, we create negative experience, and we create and continue those patterns. If I put my attention on beautiful things, things I'm grateful for, things that are present right here, that it's so cool, like I'm able to record a video and teach things that I find profound and deep and amazing and connect me with life, with you, because we're sharing this human experience. How cool is that? You're on the other side of the screen watching this, taking something in, hopefully connecting some dots, feeling some things, and getting more connected with life. How cool is that? So even in this moment, we can focus on what is beautiful. This practice explodes into seeing gratitude, beautiful things, things we can be grateful for all around us. And it keeps us coming back to the present moment. Because in this moment, there is life. And life is the premise upon which we can be grateful for. Ultimately, we get excited. I can get so excited that I simply exist. And to contemplate this human experience, so fascinating. So many possibilities, so interesting. And even understanding that I have things, I get my thoughts all distorted too sometimes, and I worry and I get doubtful, and all of that stuff comes up for me too. When I take myself back into my experience in the present moment, life becomes extraordinary. So there's so much beauty to be witnessing and experiencing. how much of it we get to experience is how much can I be present in this moment. So my friend, ultimate question, task for you: how much can you focus on what's beautiful? How much can you focus on experiencing the beauty of life? And when those moments happen, can you choose them and really be in that and turn the volume up? Enjoy it so much. If you go out for a walk in nature, I go out for walks in nature, I would say every day. Every day, 95% of the time I go out and walk in nature, because nature is stunning and it's beautiful. And when we slow down enough to connect with the present moment, the beauty of nature really presents itself in magnificent ways. And nature is becoming this teacher, because remember, I'm excited about this, by the way. Remember how in one of the past videos, we are reciprocating what we are experiencing on the inside is mirrored out back to us. So what's happening on the inside, we're experiencing on the outside. What's happening on the outside, we're mirroring it back and experiencing it on the inside. It's to remember, my friend, the most important part is that you, this one I'm pointing to Jeff right now, and then I mean you also watching this video, the experience is created within you. So when you take responsibility for that and choose to see beauty, even with a deep breath, slowing down the process, inviting in the present moment with open arms, and then what's possible to see beauty in this moment. And nature, the reason I got so excited, and I'm really excited about nature, is because when I do my work on focusing on what's beautiful, nature will show me beauty and I will see beauty because it's mirrored back to me. Nature is a profound teacher. So get out your pen and your journal and write down some things that you are grateful for, and while you do it, take a few deep breaths, slow down the process, invite in more presence, more coming into the present moment, and then see how that influences the energy of your experience. Here's something to know. There is an inauthenticity to faking the thoughts and pretending to be grateful, pretending to see beauty. Oh, I see beauty, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't connect into you unless you slow down and get into your experience and allow the process to happen of seeing and experiencing, witnessing, and knowing beauty. So here's a tip. If you find yourself practicing gratitude and it feels authentic, and by the way, one way to describe that for me is if it's lacking the juice like, oh yeah, I'm really appreciating this moment and I feel this in my body, in my heart, the gratitude, and even there's a smile on my face because of it. Give it a moment, breathe into it, and even crack a smile and see if you can start to create these emotions and feelings, and then start the process of reciprocation and mirroring, so that the more you feel that inside, the more you can create that experience inside, the more you're seeing it outside. And then you start a new pattern of seeing beauty, feeling beauty, seeing beauty, feeling beauty, attracting beauty, and all of a sudden life is extraordinary and beautiful all around. Go on, do it. Write it down. Breathe, connect. I'm celebrating with you. How amazing is that, first of all? I say that often. That if you really took the time to start writing things down that you're grateful for, either at the end of this video or pause this video and get into that practice and breathe it in, that it's moving to me to know that this incited your experience of that. Let's get more of that in our life. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. So if you're taking the time to do that, if you took the time to do that, if you will take the time to do that, thank you so much, because that means that in some little way I'm contributing to beauty on this earth. And so are you. We're doing it together. We're co-creating and we're dancing with life. Ah, how good. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really excited for this one, as you can tell. Enjoy. And by the way, as always, I want to invite you to the Jefe Living Collective, where we have conversations like this. I'm a coach. I'm supporting you on helping you see what's beautiful. I'm supporting you, helping you clear the energy that needs to move. And I'm giving you, teaching you, and presenting the beautiful practices that help elevate us into a higher frequency and state of being. So if that sounds like fun to you, and there's an amazing community to boot, check out the link in the description. It's going to be there for the next however many videos. I really am growing this community to focus on what's beautiful and create beautiful things in the world. So thank you so much for watching. Check you next time. Enjoy focusing on what's beautiful. You beautiful soul.